Hello, everybody. Welcome to Homemade God Studios Presents. Tonight, I have a comeback artist that I'm so happy he's back here again. He was so amazing last time, and Critter's not with him this time. That kind of breaks my heart. But I understand people got to work, and I'm so glad to have Garrett here. Thank you, Garrett DeVaughn.
Absolutely.
The painted mad Uke-Bard. Y'all enjoy and have a wonderful time.
Thank you very much, sir. And Critter is here in spirit, that's for sure. It's going to drive me a little nuts, so we're going to try that a different way. All right. Thank you for having me back. I was very excited about this one. Had to postpone a week ago due to tornadic weather and just craziness, so glad to be here today. So I thought I would start this one a little different than I usually do. This month would have been the 44th birthday of a friend of mine that I lost some years ago. So I thought I would play a song that I wrote about him. The song, it's about him. I lost him suddenly and violently on his own accord. And so it's a song about him, but it's a song for those of us that are still here. Hey, you, I remember laughing too long ago, but I won't forget. Counting my scars, testing my mettle. Anger takes control, driving faster. Pain comes, it can linger. Time stops and the feeling doesn't fade. 1,000 years of strain lean on a finger, and anger takes control, driving faster. Driving faster. Hey, you, what made you go and do that? You knew there'd be no turning back. You walked away from consequences, and we watched you take control, driving faster. That's called Riding Shotgun Without a Driver. And that's on my first album. That's shameless self-promotion incoming. It's on my album that's out on all streaming services and available for vinyl on my website, GarrettDeVaughn.music.com. God, that felt like shitty. That's just shit. And like promoting my crap after a song about a buddy of mine, that's terrible. Nobody gives a shit about that. So that's for my friend Ashley. Look forward to seeing him again at some point. So I don't consider myself a political artist, musician. I mean, every now and again, I'll write something that's vaguely political, but usually it's more in the middle and let's all get along and that sort of thing. But these are strange times, and I find that in times like this, we must adapt and allow to flow what needs to flow. So, this is a song I wrote several years ago, and it was more relevant at the time, and then it stopped being relevant, but now it's kind of relevant again. And so, I've brought it back. This is called Gaslighter. This is a song about a well-documented liar and a fiend. This white good old boy sitting on the sand throwing out the pit. You don't mean no harm, winning yourself if you believe. He takes from this and he points to that, says we imagine everything, yeah. And you don't have to think for yourself. Trust yourself and walk away. The gaslight has gone down. It's not just in your head, and you don't owe him anything at all. This white good old boy sitting in the sand and throwing quite the fit. Doing what his daddy done, puffing up every time that we call him out. And that's the end of my empathy, with all the damage being done, yeah. And it's okay to think for yourself. Trust yourself and walk away. The gaslight has gone down. It's not just in your head, and you don't owe him anything at all. No, we don't owe him anything at all for making us feel crazy, for pushing back. No, we're not crazy, for pushing back with all our might and all our heart. this white good old boy sitting on a throne, pulling at the strings. He don't mean no harm. You're kidding yourself if you believe. He takes from this and points to that, says we imagined everything, yeah. He takes from you and points to them, says we imagined everything, yeah. He takes from you and points to me, says we imagined everything, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Like I said, it is what it is, man. I wrote it during Trump's first term, but it was towards the end, and then he left, and it didn't feel like it fit as much, so I just kind of stopped playing it, but now I'm right back in it. Kind of unabashedly, I have to say. So, continuing that thread, thought I would do a cover song, if that's cool. I've only played this live a couple of times, so bear with me and my apologies. The world is my expense, the cost of my desire. Jesus blessed me with its future, and I protect it with fire. So wave your fist and march around, just don't take what you need. Bear and bury those committed, smother the rest in greed. Part with me into tomorrow, I'll drag you to your grave. I'm deep within your children that betray you in my name. Sleep now in the fire. Sleep now in the fire. The world is my expense, the price of my desire. He blessed me with its future, and I protect it with fire. I am the Mina, the Peter, the Santa Maria, the noose and the rapist, the fields overseer, the agents of Orange, the priest of Hiroshima, the cost of my desire. Sleep now in the fire. In the fire. For it's the end of yesterday. It's caged and frozen still. There is no other pill to take. So swallow the one that makes you ill. I am the Mina, the Peter, the Santa Maria, the noose and the rapist, the fields overseer, the agent of Orange, the priest of Hiroshima, the cost of my desire. Sleep now in the fire. Who knew, man? I hope if that ever gets to them and Tom and Zach and them, that they'd be proud. All right, so I've got another original that's yet again in the same thread. This is a true story. It's inspired by true events. Something that occurred back in 2019 in Tennessee, in the state capitol. The very building that we vote, or well, that they vote and write laws. And a certain news article caught my attention a few years ago, and it moved me so much that I felt like I had to do something. And this, while it's an unfinished piece of music, may be the best song I've ever written. It could very well end up being my opus. Again, I was driven by the courageous actions of one man taking a stand for what was right. This song is called I Shit in Your Chair. Shit in your chair. Might just go take a big shit in your chair. I didn't like what you said. I could have spoken up instead. I may shit in your chair. Yeah, I shit in your chair. Well, I just shit in your chair. Look you right in the face and shit in your chair. I'm white and I'm straight and I'm a man and I can go on and shit in your chair. Yeah, shit in your chair. No consequences, shit in your chair. Oh, I shit in your chair. And that's it. So here's the really, and I think I talked about this the last time I played here, but the sad part for anybody watching this, the sad part is that is a real thing that happened. I embellished some, but not where you think. An elected official in the Capitol building in our state pissed into the chair of a colleague because he did not get his way. That is a real thing that happened. You can Google it. They never figured out who did it. They did not spend a lot of time trying to. They are fairly certain it's somebody from the Republican Party. And I assume that they are probably still in office. But I just think that's important to know. That conservative, liberal, whatever, that's the people we are electing. Like, that's somebody we elected to make laws and enforce them. And I just think people need to know about that. So that's my political section of the show. And if, like me, if you, like me, have a little bit of a threshold for that stuff, where, like, you're good reading, you're good, you're fired up, then you're not good anymore, and you just need to stop and get away. If you're like me, a lot of times we can't really get away in the form that we would like. You know, you can't just up and move to Greenland, although I hear it's beautiful there. But if in that way you're like me, I hope that these next two songs will help and escape a little bit.
searching earth for the unknown, looking for a home within the dark, ever-expanding universe. Alone in my ship, but something's wrong. Maybe I'm not alone out here. Maybe I'm not alone. A cackle comes from inside, a voice I know from 100 years ago. A shadow moves across the whole paranoia, but not if it's all real. Approaching Mach 283, low to hallucinate. The voice I heard inside my head, neurons misfire. Maybe I'm not alone out here. Maybe I'm not alone. At last, my friend shows me he's real. Call me out onto the Delta wing. Airlock release and a mighty wind. Where's my ship going without me? Maybe I'm not so all alone out here floating in the dark. My friend's still with me, falling to a neutron star about to die. Maybe I'm not alone out here. Maybe I'm not alone out here. Maybe I'm not alone out here. Maybe I'm not all alone. Atom, astronaut, human, meteor, even horizon enemy. Feel it pulling me apart. Gravity stretch my feet out by the molecules. Do I see some pulse? Do I feel my dirt grow? Are we headed on back home? panic, memory, complete my narrative and create links out of the nothing. Terror optimized, unknown consequence. It looks like this one's gonna sting a bit. No way to alter this path too far in. Somewhere vicissitude in spite of me. Feel it pulling me apart. Energy with virtue deep within the gravity. Do I see some pulse? Do I feel my dare grow? Are we headed on back Everything's slowing down, calming down. Everything's slowing down, calming down. And source begins tinkering with his core and splitting the atom from its injured ego and piecing him back to one, eyes open at last. Everything slowing down and calming down. Everything slowing down and calming down and slowing down. His eyes are open, he's calming down and slowing down and calming down. His eyes are open, and maybe we're headed on back home. Feel it pulling me apart. Energy, a new life, light and love ahead of me. Feel it pulling me apart. Energy, a new life, light and love ahead of me. Thank you. So, now that we've kind of traveled through space and time, just imagine you land back home, you open your cockpit, you expect government and the mayor and folks to welcome you back, and there's just nobody. You go back to your home, and there's just nothing. Nothing except your cat. Your cat that's your forever overlord. And these are the things they say to you. I am Mr. Darcy Cat. I go outside in the middle of the night. I am Mr. Darcy Cat. I'll wake you up. You wake up, or I'll cut your throat because you're mine. You're mine until you die. I'll find another slave. Till that time you're mine. I am Mr. Darcy Cat, asleep on the couch. I sleep while you clean my litter box. Dozing, sleeping, dreaming of cutting your face and cuddling with Mom because you're mine. Mine until you die. I'll find another slave. Till that time you're mine. You're mine until the end of time. I'll find another slave. Till that time you're mine. I am Mr. Darcy Cat and I am your God. Bend to my will if you like it or not. You are nothing more than a cog in my machine, and I love you because you love me, and you're mine. You're mine until you die. I'll find another slave. Till that time you're mine. You're mine till the end of time. I'll find another slave. Till that time you're mine. Till that time you're mine. Until that time you're mine. Until that time you're mine. Thank you. That's a song about my dearly departed Mr. Darcy. It's a fairly true story, too. He was very much a mama's boy, loved my wife. They were soulmates, for sure. And he tolerated me. And there towards the end, we really did love each other, but it took a few years. Some hard work on my part. So it's another song about another cat. In case you didn't know, I've been working on an album for like 2 years called The Kitty Chronicles, and it is finally like in mastering. So I really hope to be getting it out later this year. So that Darcy Cat and the next song will be on there. This is about a stray cat we took in named Rolando Esteban, and that cat was old, man. He was so old. But he was just unkillable. And so it's not so much a story song as it is just a descriptive. So this is Rolando Esteban, Wanderer Immortal. Standing
migrant from another world, I wander on. Nothing more for you to do. I will not history should have killed me, but somehow I still breathe. Here I come out of the dark. History should have killed me. Thank you, thank you. I'm not kidding, man. That cat was so old. And like, he stayed with us for like 6 months and disappeared for like 3 months. We mourned, thought he was dead. We're just like, well, he must have passed. Reemerged one night for 10 minutes. Came in, let us scratch him, had a little dinner with us, walked out the door into the dark, and we didn't ever see him again. And I'm like, man, he's still alive. He's still somewhere. He's out there somewhere. He used to get his ass kicked by the bully cat in our neighborhood every day. But he never backed down. It was amazing. I mean, he was so outsized, and the bully cat in our neighborhood was so much younger, and it was just like, there were times you're like, dude, just let it go. Like, stay down or something, man. He was like, he's not having it. Like, nah, man. I'm not going out like that. So, yeah, a lot of respect for old Rolando. A lot to learn there, I suppose. All right. So I thought I'd do one more. This is about my current cat. Her name is Truly. And she's a monster, man. She's a real monster. Yeah, I could go forever on it, but she just slaughtered all the woodland creatures in our neighborhood for like the first year. I mean, we had a literal graveyard of chipmunks in front of our porch for a few months. Our neighbors noticed. It was sad. We couldn't get, like, we just had corpses every day. She would just bring a new corpse. And you're like, Truly, fuck, man, we're going to get kicked out of here because there's just dead animals all over the place. She was a monster. So, in honor of that, this is the Beast of Bellevue.
Some may say the beast of Bellevue died, and some may say she was just a myth and a lie. But ignorant hubris lies heavy here. The warmth of callow too many years. The beast of Bellevue, she comes again. She hunts alone and lays her claim to decimate all of our kin. She's the murder death machine. Children laugh and poke at my missing hand. Remembrance of pain they can't understand. She flew in with the dawn, flushed our din and left me alone. Two sparks of green, flash of red and crackle of bone. And how I survived, I just can't quite explain. But heed my hymns, or truth will find you out the hard way. Beast of Bellevue, she comes again. She hunts alone and lays her claim to decimate all of our kin. She's the murder death machine. The beast of Bellevue, she comes again. She hunts alone and lays her claim to decimate all of our kin. She's the murder death machine. Fear the hot to killer, fear the hot to killer, fear the hot to killer, murder death machine. Running through the forest just as fast as we can. We are all It's time for us to awake and open up your dark eyes. As long as we draw a breath, it means that we're all still alive. It's time for us to awake and open up your dark eyes. As long as we draw a breath, it means that we're all still alive. It's time for us to awake and open up your dark eyes. As long as we draw a breath, it means that we're all still alive for now. Thank you very much, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed the show. I'm sorry I did not look at the camera. We talked about it before the show, and I just forgot. And I do apologize, everybody. But thank you for listening and watching. And thanks for having me, Johnny.